Hello, my name is Bruce Watson, and I'm thanking you for coming to watch my virtual business card. I'm going to go over my personal growth and my path to athletics. I started off my adult working career at the Department of Corrections. I worked at the Department of Corrections for 7 years. It was a great career, a lot of great people, um, a lot of good money. But even with working and making six figures, I didn't feel fulfilled. I met a lot of good people. Some people that made mistakes, and I wanted to be able to have an impact on people's lives before they made those life altering decisions. I knew I wanted to work with kids, and I knew I wanted to make an impact on their lives. So I quit my job with the Department of Corrections, and I transitioned into athletics. I started off working with a company called Playworks, where I helped during recess with the kids, and also while doing Playworks, I was hired as the head coach over the elementary school. I did that for 1 year. After doing that, I was hired as the physical education teacher at the high school and also as the assistant athletic director over the full school district, elementary, middle, and high school. After 1 year, after working 2 years as the assistant athletic director, I then got the opportunity to become the interim athletic director over the school district, which is the role that I currently hold at the moment. My leadership style, I want to be a transformational leader. I want to inspire and motivate student athletes so they can reach their full potential. I want to focus on trust, having a shared vision, and continuous improvement. I want to encourage personal growth and emotional development alongside athletic performance. So we're not only caring about if they can jump better than they did when they started, but we also want to know if your mental health and things like that are stronger from being in our athletic department. I also want to be a servant leader. I want to prioritize the well-being of student athletes over competitive success, create a supportive environment for mental health and personal growth. I want to collaborate with counselors and administrators to support a holistic development. I want to be a support. I want to be support and have a structured athletic department. I want to establish clear expectations and consistent routines. Provide individualized mentorship based on the student's needs. I want my student athletes to become better young men and better young women than they started when they started in our athletic department. Also, I want to be a servant leader. I want my coaches, my athletes to know I wouldn't do anything that I wouldn't ask them to do anything that I haven't done or I personally am not willing to do. And also just structured. I want them to know that everything is has a plan and everything is done for a reason. So the program's vision under my leadership, there's three things that I want to focus on. First thing is the athletic growth of my student athletes and coaches. I do structures training, sports training to help the athletes get better at their skills to reach their full potential. Um, I want to have focus on their mental health and wellness. I create a supportive space where athletes can manage stress, anxiety, and feel safe to ask for help. And then lastly, personal growth and leadership. I encourage leadership, teamwork, responsibility, and resilience, and let them know skills that matter. Those are the skills that matter on and off the field. I want my athletes to know that if they come to, and my parents to know if they bring their kids to Chandler Park Academy, that not only are they going to be able to play basketball, football, baseball, whatever their sport is better, but they're also going to be stronger mentally and emotionally, spiritually, and be able to be leaders for our community in the future. One thing that my favorite quote is students don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So that's my goal to show these kids that I care. The way I'm going to achieve these goals, I want to lead by example, show dedication and effort. I want to get to know my student athletes, give clear guidance and helpful feedback, make sure they feel safe talking about stress, and work closely with my coaches, counselors, and staff. I feel like I love the quote, it takes a village to raise a child. And I understand that it takes everyone working as a team to make these kids young men and young women. I want to thank you for taking the time out to listen to my athletic goals and my vision for the athletic department for Chandler Park Academy, and I hope you have a great day.